All right, what's up, guys and girls? How's it going? It's Else here. I know some of you guys are going to say, wow, back-to-back videos. Wanted to provide a couple of channel updates and game updates and, future build updates for this channel because there's a bunch that has happened in the last week. I had a couple people ask me, are you going to post video on this? So we're going to knock it all out as quickly as possible in the same video. So as you guys know, tomorrow, Thursday, starting tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, we will have the Mid-Year Mayhem. Kind of funny that, Mid-Year Mayhem in January. Hopefully they have another one later in the year, but very cool of them to do one. As you guys know, it's a double AP event. So if you guys need AP for motifs or, grinding stars like me or anything like that, this is a good time for it. Last time they added a few campaigns, so you can go in, you can PvP in Cyrodiil, you can PvP in Imperial City, and all your kills will be double as long as you take the scroll that you have. So let's go through it. So here's the details. I can provide a link in the description for what you have to do. You have to get the scroll of Pelennel's Ferocity. Each time you do stuff, you get the mid-year boon box. Starmade Glory. As in previous events, you can earn a unique Mid-Year Mayhem collectible available only during this event, the Mid-Year's Laurel Wreath. To unlock this collectible, complete these 7 Mid-Year Mayhem achievements. Mayhem Connoisseur. Receive the Blessing of the White Strike at one of the Lions Gates during the Mid-Year Mayhem. Echo of Pelennel's Fury. Read a scroll of Pelennel's Ferocity during the Mid-Year Mayhem, so those are easy. Hand of the White Strike. Acquire your 25th Pelennel's Mid-Year Boon Box. Easy. Wrath of the White Strike. Defeat 50 opponents during the Mid-Year Mayhem. Pelennavant the Scourge. Win a battleground match during the Mid-Year Mayhem. Pelennelline the Bloody. Capture a keep in Cyrodiil during the Mid-Year Mayhem. Pelennarif Insurgent. Capture an Imperial District during the Mid-Year Mayhem. So it's all pretty easy stuff. So they make it pretty easy to get, these special collectibles. Spoils of Victory. When battling your fellow players in PvP during the Mid-Year Mayhem event, you'll receive Pelennel's Mid-Year Boon Boxes. Rewards for the Worthy Containers and as rewards from various PvP daily quests. These dailies include the repeatable Town Battle, County Conquest, Scouting, and Wharf Front quests in Cyrodiil, and the Battleground repeatable quests. Pelennel's Mid-Year Boon Boxes have a chance to contain the following items. Transmute Crystals, Alchemy Reagents, PvP Consumables, Motif Pages, Style Items, Akaviri Style Items, cool. Cold Harbor Siege Weapons, very valuable. Prismatic Runestones, Books of Pelennel, Housing Items. Fantastic. This is just the gift that keeps on giving. Throughout the Mid-Year Mayhem, you can also earn event tickets and purchase the first of the Indrik berries required to evolve. So this is another thing. If you guys have been alive playing ESO for the last year, you know that they've had this each event you collect these feathers so that you can get this mount, and then now you can evolve your mount if you have it, and this is one of the events where you can get these event tickets. So kind of cool. So this is where you get your berries. To earn event tickets during this event, complete any of the following PvP daily quests: Battleground quests, Scouting, Bounty, Battle, Warfront, Conquest missions, Elder Scroll Capture or Recapture quests, Town quests in Velastris, Bruma, Cropsford, Shadenall, and Coral. So if you guys don't like the big circle, obviously you can go to the smaller towns. Obviously there's going to be people PvPing there, but you're not going to run across 60 people for that. You can do Battlegrounds if you got a couple buddies. You can do the simple scouting quests, like these aren't hard either. And so this is apparently what it's going to look like. Kind of cool. So it's a unicorn, deer, dragon combination. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that they just threw together a bunch of things. So pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the first thing happening. That's starting tomorrow. They also released something today. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but on Twitch, they discussed the new DLC Elsewhere. They didn't discuss it. You had to click on the screen for hours, and I think it was 5 hours and 50 minutes, and then it released a teaser trailer that essentially said, it was like 6 seconds long, and they unwrapped a tablet. I could probably pull it up here. I'll provide a link for it. Yeah. So Anyway, elsewhere is, you know, they're hinting at dragons coming, which is going to be kind of cool because this is supposed to be way before dragons. But, you know, as they've hinted at in previous dungeons, you know, there's, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting to me that they're going to bring dragons out. I think that's kind of cool. I'm very excited to see what they do with it. Hopefully, you know, it's a good area to quest in for those who like to quest. Hopefully it provides new exciting gear sets and all that, and hopefully a new trial. You know, new trials are always fun. Hopefully a longer trial. That stuff will be fun for the PvE players. But on top of that, they're also going to be releasing a Necromancer class. And I know they haven't officially said that the Necromancer is a class. A long time ago, they data mined the game, and they found that two classes that weren't introduced were the Warden and the Necromancer. And the Warden has been introduced as of last year, and the Necromancer is being discussed. So I would have a hard time believing that the Necromancer will not be a, like, I would be shocked if the Necromancer wasn't a class come 2019. So very, very exciting. New classes are always fun. New classes are always fun to test out and figure out what's going on. Wanted to let you guys know, as a lot of you know, I have the PTS. When the PTS drops, I will be posting a lot of videos on the Necromancer. We'll be going through the class skills. We'll be going through what each of them does. Hopefully I can get a couple buddies on PC to help me test some things, and we can post some videos for you guys. So if you guys are interested in the new class and, you know, what it does, please, you know, feel free to follow me. If there's enough interest, maybe I'll Twitch stream a couple of things, and, you know, we'll just kind of go through it together. I know there's a lot of people that love to theory craft this stuff, and, you know, nobody on Xbox has PTS, so that's not always fun. So yeah, so when that comes out, I will be doing that. On top of that, you know, with this paternity leave, I've been playing a bunch of classes. I've been trying out a bunch of builds. I have a Magic Templar build coming out probably within the next couple days. I just want to make sure everything's how I want it. I have a Magic Warden build that I will be coming out with. I'm in the beginning stages of working on my Magicka DK and Magicka Sorc. That's probably going to be a little while. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know where. I don't know what I want to do with those classes right now. So, gonna try and figure it out. And then when I post something that I like, or when I try something that I like, I will post it. And then another thing, as far as like my YouTube channel goes, what is an else video without a tangent? But when I first started making YouTube videos, I wanted to post stuff because I found that a lot of the builds that I would come up with, or with sets that I would use, people would release like those sets like 2 to 3 weeks later, and I was like, well, I knew that before these guys did. Like, I should be posting these build videos because I kind of have a head start on things. In some ways, you know, obviously not for every class, not for all that. But when it comes to stuff like that, what ended up happening to me specifically is, you know, I never want to be accused of copying somebody else's build. You know, I never want to be accused of coming out and saying like, hey, this is my build and it's the exact same as somebody else's YouTube channel. You know, sometimes that happens. You have that crossover, and, you know, some people just come up with the same stuff at the same time. But when I'm theory crafting a build, I just don't watch other people's YouTube channels. Because I'm worried that I'm going to get accused of something. And it took me 2 years to realize that that's all bullshit. You know, I know that I'm not going to copy somebody else's build. I know that if somebody else has a really good idea, I'm going to give them credit for it. I know that I'm going to do everything in that respect. And so I'm going to start branching out in the community a little bit more. I'm going to start like looking at other YouTube channels' builds and maybe testing them out for myself. I think it'd be fun. I don't know how much traction this specific idea will gain, but I kind of want to try other community builds and just play it for myself. And so somebody sends me a build and says, hey, this is what I have. Show me a clip of you 1vxing with it or how you're playing with it. And then I give it a try for myself. And then I provide commentary with, what it was like to play. Was it fun? Was it hard? Was it difficult? All that. I think that'd be fun, to have that community interaction and kind of discuss things. And so you see this crossover of different YouTubers trying other people's builds and then, providing their honest assessment. And, my opinion on somebody else's build may be really, really good, or, maybe I just can't play it as well as they can, and you can just see the disparity there, and that's fine. I think that's kind of the fun part about it, because, we are an ESO community together, and me not trying to copy people kind of leaves me isolated in some ways and not coming up with, the best builds, because I'm not looking at other creative players' builds and ideas to come up with better ones for myself. So I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm definitely looking at Mag DK builds right now and Magicasauric builds right now, because I'm just, like I said, I'm just lost right now. So trying to figure that out. I think that's it for this video. Mayhem PvP, elsewhere, and the Necromancer, and channel updates. Like I said, a couple builds coming out in the next couple days. Pay attention to that. I got some clips with those builds if you guys are interested. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any requests for specific builds, like, hey, I want no CP this, I want Battleground this, whatever, shoot me a message, and I will, do my best to come up with some sort of content for you guys that are asking for it. So if I don't get any input, I'll just keep going about doing my thing, bouncing from class to class. I don't really have any structure. I just one day go, hey, I'm going to play Magical Warden. Hey, one day I'm going to play Stam Warden. I'm going to be a healing Templar. Like, I don't know. I just kind of do what I want, and then I post what happens. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Please comment in the section below. Have a nice day.